What do you guys? I'm in a relationship. I know you are too.
Yes.
I don't know. That's TMI for the audience. Dennis is kind of always in lots of relationships at the same time. What do you guys think about digital dating, and are you on one? Explain to us what you're doing.
Okay, so I do get on certain apps, and I'm not against it. I do think it's a little bit crazy though, like, you know, if you have a digital relationship with someone that is miles and miles and miles away, I think like amor de lejos, amor de pendejos, you know? But I have two friends that I have actually met online, and you know, they lived so far away from each other, but it's worked out, so go figure.
Okay, well that reminds me, I need to precipice this by saying that this is our top story.
Yeah!
So digital dating, it seems like there are so many dating websites and dating apps. You're in a relationship right now, but if you were single, would you use them? Would you date online?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You know what? Actually, my sister a few years ago, well, now she's divorced, but I don't want to say it. You know, this is what happened. They met online, and because they had a lot of, time to like share their stories and things, they really connected, which is what happens when you're in front of a computer. I feel like you get to write, you have a moment to yourself to think about what you're saying and all that and go deeper. So I think that's where you make a connection with the other person. Now, mind you, if that other person has a different picture.
Oh, yes.
Because you said you have like another picture in your profile.
Well, I use Luis Guzman. I use Luis Guzman as my profile picture.
You're not gonna get any dates.
Oh no, he's gonna get a lot with Luis Guzman.
You know, first of all, I'm not on dating apps. I gotta be honest
At
with
all?
you. No, I'm in a relationship.
Were you?
And no, I never have been. I gotta be honest. Look, for me, I have made connections online, but they've been through Facebook. A girl that I met, we become friends on Facebook, and then I talk to her on Facebook, and then we meet again. We know a little. But I've never been on a dating app. I mean, maybe it's because I work in an industry and I go out a lot and I meet people.
Okay.
You know, that I've never really found.
I guess,
need.
but you know what? I think it's wasting your time. Like
doing
why?
what?
Like going to a bar and trying to figure out the person. It's like, to me, like, okay, great. I have you on my phone, and it's like, oh, perfect. He loves tacos, so I love carnitas.
But what if you go to a restaurant and I see a girl eating, I like tacos, and she's eating tacos, you get to see the real person in real life.
I agree,
You see more stuff. Like you get
what
to
they
know
want
them.
you to see.
Yes, exactly.
And by the way, let's bring in a resident millennial who probably knows even more about dating apps than Dennis. It's Bruno.
Yeah.
What's up, Bruno?
Yes, thank you.
Okay,
So
wait,
Dennis,
before you say, we gotta do the you know what.
We gotta do it again.
2, what? 1, 2, 3, wow!
Are you on a dating site?
Oh man, I was just fighting off all the haters backstage. You know? It's crazy out here. I'm not on a dating site. I have enough trust issues as it is. You know?
Do you?
I don't need any more on my plate.
But
with all these technology getting in the way. I'm a classic meet and greet type of
But
dude.
you're
surprised.
really busy. You're really busy. Exactly. I'm surprised.
I'm busy,
too.
you know, I'm an actor, so it gets tough.
It can help you
It gets
out.
tough.
I mean, you're an actor. You're on auditions. You also produce and host and all that.
I know.
Wouldn't it be easier if they told you, this person is actually a match with your likes?
You know, you're right, and just something about face-to-face contact that, in my experience, is totally different. You know, I've tried the online thing. It's not that I'm against it. I've tried it. For me, it's so superficial, and the connections I've made just don't seem to last, you know?
Really?
Have you ever hooked up with anyone that you've met online?
I
You
know.
have to think about that a long
You met
time.
online
honey.
first.
No, I never have.
I'm the same way. Look, maybe it's
Never
because,
have.
like, you know, we're brothers of a different mother, but we
The
go
Aries
out
thing.
and you know, look, we're both Aries as well, signs.
Yeah, nice.
I do connect with women online, but after I meet them first.
Right.
And then it's like, hey, I'll get to know you better
I agree.
by exchanging Facebook and
Right.
social media and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've met a couple of guys that look beautiful online, and then when you meet them in person, or you talk to them over the phone, they have nothing to say. I love chatting with people, blah, 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 but then I'm like, then there's nothing to talk about in person. These people have no personalities.
Well, I think it's definitely good for time purposes. I really like that. It's efficient. It's like, okay, you like this, I like this. Okay, let's go do this that we actually like
Como para
together.
matar el
You know
tiempo,
what I mean?
entonces.
And that brings us as far as time to you know, the segment that I want to do where we go over some of the weirder dating apps. By the way, I do think that dating apps are more for people in their late 20s, early 30s who don't have the time. You're right. They need to cut the corners.
Yes,
or people
absolutely.
that don't go out, to be honest with you, and don't drink and do drugs like you.
Oh, well.
So let's start off with Dennis. Dennis, take us through some of the odder dating apps that you've been into.
Okay, so there's an unofficial dating app called Taste Buds. When I saw the name of it, I thought it was like some sort of food app or something.
Yeah.
Taste Buds, because, you know, it has to do with you would think it has to do with eating. But anyhow, so this connects people based on their musical taste and on their range of distance. Like if you're 20 miles away, I guess you find somebody that likes, I don't know, rock and roll, you'll connect with each other. Now, it does give you the option of connecting with someone in order to be their friend, in order to be more than friends, to go on a date, and it is open to everyone, gay, straight, bisexual, not pansexual, unfortunately.
Why not?
What?
I don't know. They have been discriminating against the pansexual community.
You can only choose 2?
Yeah. I guess.
What if you want to
3.
know? What if you want to know the taste of their body and not the taste of their music?
Well, that's what. Okay. Yeah. That was my issue with this because I'm like, I can connect with someone on a musical level, but if they're ugly as hell, I don't care. How many records we have in common. I will not want to date you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's one thing. Okay, so I did find one guy that I thought was interesting, but then I started scrolling through his pictures and I was like, no. X you away. Then the other guy that I did find was in another state, so I'm gonna have to.
What
X him
about
as well.
the next one? Give us another one.
Oh, okay. What is what is the name of it?
The next one, Seeking Arrangements.
Oh,
What is that?
Seeking Arrangements. Okay, yes, I did my research on this one. This one is about sugar babies trying to connect with sugar daddies.
Okay.
Whoa.
So
What about sugar mamas?
New concept.
Well, that's
alert.
Cougar Life. There's
no,
cougarlife.com.
but this is open to everyone. They
Oh,
give you
it
the
is?
option of saying
Oh,
whether you're a
okay.
man or a woman,
Yeah.
and whether you're seeking another man or another woman.
Oh, good.
And what
You could be a
know,
baby or a daddy, right?
Yeah, you could be a baby or a daddy.
daddy.
I did notice that most of the men.
That sounds like a therapy session right now.
Oh,
Like we just.
daddy, hello. I did notice that most of the men that were there were in their late 40s going into their 50s.
God
the
bless.
site does promote, not having to worry about, paying your bills, I guess.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and it also implies that this older man will perhaps be a mentor to you.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're going
That's
to pay
cute.
for
That's-
this
yeah.
therapy session.
I don't think so, yeah.
Maybe with your coochie card, because if
I
you're not
know,
paying for a
coochie
therapist with your credit card,
Double
you're
C,
gonna have
the
to pay for
coochie
it somehow
card.
else.
It's like the woman card, and then you have the coochie card. It's hilarious. I mean, I don't agree with this. Like, seriously, like, are we promoting people who?
It's almost like prostitution, to be honest with
It
you.
is prostitution. Thank you very much.
But
I
now that we're
it's
on you,
prostitution.
tell us about some of the ones that you've researched.
So the Bumble. So this one.
This is very popular with a lot of guys here. They love Bumble.
Bumble?
Yeah.
Are you
heard
guys
of it.
using
Bumble's
it?
a good
Our
one.
marketing guy Arturo
As
loves
far
Bumble.
as these weird apps go, it's a good
Yeah.
one.
And what does
Really?
it do?
So it kind of matches you up, but now they're turning because it didn't really work. So they're matching you with people to be friends.
But the
Apparently,
woman gets the slide first.
So
if
the
she
woman-
swipes on the man, then they can connect.
That's the upside.
Right.
But I just saw an interview with the director or the owner, who's a woman who started Tinder, I believe,
Oh.
and she actually said that now it's leaning towards like friendship. So
Right.
say the woman is taking more initiative into like making friends, you know what I mean, rather than dating, which is another thing. Dating sites, they can be really for friendship as well.
Right.
Especially in bigger cities. I think it's a good idea.
Did you have another one to tell
don't
us
know.
about before I get to my 2 weird ones, which are very weird?
Yes, the grade. So the grade, actually, you have to be a good user, meaning you have to be active. Otherwise, you get an F grade and
Wow,
you
okay,
get
good.
kicked out permanently.
They want people using it. Well, that's good, because if
You're
you're just
out.
going to have your profile up there for people to see it
That's
and be
true.
teased.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, really quick, I'm going to go through the 3 weirdest ones. Thrinder.
What is that? For a
People
threesome?
looking for threesomes.
Threesome,
Say
Tinder
more.
threesomes.
And the last weirdest one, I swear to God, smell.dating.com, where you don't find out a person's age, gender, or anything else, but you get a downloaded or something mailed to you, their smell.
Wow.
So you might not be able to taste them, but you can smell them.
Well,
You can
but
still
there
lick
might
them.
be an
You
issue
can
with
lick
body
the-
chemistry.
you can lick the shirt.
No.
Body chemistry, you know where body
I wear
chemistry
some
happens?
shirts.
Right, yeah, it does. Or
happens
underwear.
right here.
That happens here on the Zoo Cup. Not underwear, but body chemistry.